Hey Impact Church, hey Christian Life Fellowship. We have something really exciting that we want to share with you today.
So we're going to take a few minutes to share our hearts with you.
It has been fun and an honor to get to pray, serve, and have fun together over the last couple months. Jesus is alive and he is moving in our region. As we've been building relationship and pressing towards advancing God's kingdom in Lake County with some of the events that we've partnered in recently, the leadership of Impact and the leadership of Christian Life Fellowship have begun to ask the question, could we be better together? Many of you may have had this thought going through your mind, or maybe you haven't. Months ago, your pastors began discussing what our goals are, and ultimately, what are we called to do in reaching the lost and equipping the saints to represent Jesus and to do his ministry. Separately, we have many of the same desires and passions, and ultimately, we want Jesus to build his church and his will to be done on earth as it is in heaven. We began to discuss things like outreach and prayer, discipleship, small groups and fellowship, building unity in the body, children's ministry, youth and young adults, worship, regional impact. The more we talk, the more we realize that we want the same things, but apart, there are some limitations to being able to develop and grow in all of these areas. Together, we began to dream of how as one body and one church, we could do more as a pastoral staff and as a volunteer leadership and as churches to grow and be strong in all these areas. We've looked at the obstacles and the challenges and how compatible we would be to come together in a marriage of church, in a marriage of identity. After turning over every stone, we feel it could be a powerful union and we can make a larger impact on our cities, our county, and our families, the families that God's planted us around as one church together. We want to ask you to begin to pray and even fast if you can, and seek the Lord and ask the Lord to tell you, to speak to you about this opportunity. And your leadership has spent hours and months talking and praying about what this could look like and what this could mean for our churches. We'll be taking the first 2 weeks in November to have joint services in Antioch and to get a feel of what Sunday together would feel like, and we'll hear from each lead pastor of our churches. The week after that, we want to take a poll, and we want to get a feel for what the Lord is speaking to the hearts of our churches.
33 years ago, Christian Life Fellowship was planted and launched with the help of some families and finances from Impact Church, which was formerly Calvary Christian Center in Lake Villa. Over the years, our DNA and fundamental beliefs have stayed aligned, and separately, God has done amazing things and he's touched many, many families and individuals. But today, we ask the question, could the two come together to form one church with a larger reach, with more depth of gifting and servanthood, with stronger finances, common facilities under one vision and passion to grow and to go together to fulfill the call and commission of Christ? We're asking, could we be better together? This isn't about logic or the easiest path in front of us, but it's about the leading and the plan that the Lord may have for us together. It's just like a marriage. There are challenges and there is change involved, but ultimately the result is something that is a work of multiplication and not just addition. Now, I'm going to remain in the role of senior pastor, while Pastor Scott will take his place as the staff pastor, coming alongside of the associate pastor, Justin, and with their wives will help me to form the visionary and directional team of a new work together. Impact Church is still going to hear from Pastor Scott on Sundays on a rotational basis, along with the areas of focus that he will be taking in discipleship and evangelism, training, and life groups. So we're asking you to join us in praying, asking God to make clear his plan and will for our churches. We want this to work, and it's going to take all of us going forward together. It really has been a joy to see how we pray together, how we've been serving in outreach events together, and we believe with unity there is no limit to what God can accomplish through us. I want to take this time to invite you to join us next Saturday for the bonfire here, and let's have some fun together and build relationships. This could be the start of an incredible season of fun, growth, and kingdom purpose.